Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the biggest thing holding you back was never money, luck, or even other people. It was information you never noticed and habits you were never taught. Most people go through life following the same script, working hard, staying busy, and still feeling stuck. But a small group of people quietly play a very different game. They don't work harder than everyone else. They don't have superpowers. They simply understand a few hidden rules that almost nobody talks about. Today, I'm going to share those hidden rules with you, and once you see them, it's impossible to unsee them. This is the kind of knowledge that can slowly change how you think, how you earn, and how you move through life. Before we go deeper, if you enjoy content that reveals ideas most people overlook, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps Hidden Value Report reach more people who are searching for deeper understanding, not just surface-level advice. Now let's continue. Because what comes next might completely change the way you see your daily decisions. Here's the truth most people never hear: wealth and freedom rarely come from big, dramatic moments. They come from small, boring choices repeated quietly over time. Most people are waiting for motivation, inspiration, or a lucky break. But the people who build real value focus on systems, not feelings. They design their life in a way where progress happens even on days they don't feel motivated. That's the first hidden rule. Motivation is unreliable. Systems are powerful. If your success depends on how you feel today, you will stay inconsistent. But if your success depends on a simple system you follow automatically, results become inevitable. Think about how most people treat money. They earn it, spend it, and hope there's something left at the end of the month. That's not a plan, that's a wish. People who build value flip this process. They decide first where their money will go, even before they earn it. Saving and investing are not leftovers. They are priorities. Even small amounts matter, because the habit matters more than the number. The system is what creates growth, not one big decision. Another hidden rule is that time is more valuable than money, but only if you know how to use it. Everyone gets the same 24 hours, but not everyone gets the same results. The difference is not working longer hours. The difference is leverage. Leverage means using tools, skills, or assets that multiply your effort. For some people, that's learning a high-value skill. For others, it's building something once that pays many times. Most people trade time for money forever. And they call it stability. But stability without growth is a slow trap. Let me tell you a simple story. Two people start at the same job, same salary, same age. The first person spends free time scrolling, complaining, and waiting for promotion. The second person spends just 30 minutes a day learning one useful skill. Maybe communication, sales, writing, or digital tools. After 1 year, the difference looks small. After 3 years, it's obvious. After 5 years, their lives don't even look comparable. The scary part is that both people felt busy. Only one was building value. Another thing most people misunderstand is risk. They think playing safe means avoiding risk. But the biggest risk is depending on one single source of income, one single skill, or one single employer. That's not safety, that's exposure. Real safety comes from options. Options come from skills, savings, and adaptability. People who think long-term don't ask, "Is this comfortable right now?" They ask, "Does this give me more options in the future?" This is where mindset quietly shapes everything. People who struggle often believe life is happening to them. People who grow believe life is responding to them. It's a subtle difference, but it changes how you act. When something goes wrong, one person looks for someone to blame. The other looks for something to learn. One stays stuck in emotion. The other extracts value from the experience. Over time, learning compounds just like money does. You may have noticed that truly successful people are surprisingly calm. That's because they don't panic over short-term losses. They understand long-term direction matters more than short-term noise. Social media trains us to react instantly, but progress requires patience. Most people quit right before results start showing, because results often arrive late, but all at once. The work feels invisible until suddenly it's not. This is why consistency beats intensity. Doing something small every day is more powerful than doing something big once in a while. Reading 10 pages a day seems useless until 1 year later you've read several life-changing books. Saving a small amount feels pointless until time multiplies it. Speaking clearly and confidently in small moments builds influence without you even noticing. The hidden value is in repetition. Another secret most people miss is that your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower. If you're surrounded by people who complain, waste time, and mock ambition, staying focused becomes 10 times harder. You don't need to cut everyone off, but you do need to be intentional about what you consume and who you listen to. Sometimes upgrading your environment is the fastest way to upgrade your results. Let's talk about attention, because attention is the new currency. Whatever you focus on grows. If you constantly focus on problems, fear, and negativity, that becomes your reality. If you focus on learning, building, and improving, opportunities start appearing. This doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing where your energy goes. People who win long-term protect their attention fiercely. At Hidden Value Report, the core idea is simple. Look where others aren't looking. Think about what others ignore. Value is often hidden in plain sight, buried under noise, trends, and distractions. While most people chase shortcuts, the smart ones build foundations. While most people want fast results, the patient ones create lasting outcomes. As we move toward the end of this story, I want you to reflect on one question. If nothing changed for the next 5 years, would you be happy with where you're heading? If the answer is no, the good news is you don't need a complete life reset. You need small, intentional shifts. One new habit. One useful skill. One better decision repeated daily. That's how quiet transformations begin. Remember, you don't need permission to improve your life. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. The best time to build value was years ago. The second best time is now. Start where you are, use what you have, and keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. That's how real change happens. If this video made you think differently or helped you see something you hadn't noticed before, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And I'd really love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below and tell me which idea stood out to you the most. Your engagement helps this channel grow and allows Hidden Value Report to keep bringing you content that actually matters. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.